fire back there, and it burnt the whole cotton picking thing up. I can't even find my record. I've tried to get different things,
Right.
they can't even find the records.
Huh. Do you,
So,
do you know? You remember what type of awards they were?
huh? No.
No. Okay.
I have no. I couldn't never tell them. Well, like I said, they could find little pieces of paper. It didn't burn.
Yeah.
But never mounted that much. They never could piece them out. So. Well, I don't know what you want of this now.
Well, I just wanted to go through it, but even
You
before
go.
I do that, I just want to go through your experiences in the Army
Yeah.
real quick. Today is the 29th of May. It's Memorial Day weekend.
Right.
And did you get drafted or did you join the Army?
No, I got drafted.
You got drafted?
Yeah, I didn't
Okay.
join.
You were at that, what was it, Leary, Texas?
Huh?
Where were you in Texas?
And I was in Dallas, Texas. That's where my home was.
Okay.
About 65 miles south or east of Dallas.
Okay, that wasn't Leary, was it?
No.
Okay.
Leary, Texas is where my wife is from.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you got drafted,
Yeah, I got drafted.
you got a physical,
Yep.
and then inducted,
Yep. Had 14 weeks of basic training
okay?
in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Uh-huh.
Then from Little Rock, Arkansas, I went to Fort Meade, Maryland. That's where we caught the boat from. We caught the we went over on the Queen Mary.
Uh-huh.
We caught it in Fort Meade in New York.
Uh-huh.
We went from Fort Meade, Maryland to New York. Then we caught the boat.
Jumped on the boat.
Then overseas.
And then did you land in England or?
No, I landed in Glasgow, Scotland.
Okay. And then you caught up, or that was your group that went over,
Yeah,
the Timberwolves.
right.
Okay. And then,
No. I went over as an individual soldier.
okay,
I joined the Timberwolves in Holland.
in Holland, okay.
Yeah, that's where I joined them. They was fighting in Holland,
Okay.
so we went from Holland. That's where I joined them.
Right, okay. And so,
From there,
do you remember the date approximately or the month?
I don't know. If I could tell you, if you could read this.
Well, that I read. That was that has the day of the victory in Europe day,
Yeah, but
which
I
is
had-
May 8th.
See, I had a lot of little stuff, but you can't read it no more.
Yeah.
Let
me just-
It was little reading,
Right.
but I can't read it no more. You might look through if you had well, here, see if this would help you, give you more light.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you were in the service what, 2 years?
Yeah, 2 years.
Okay. This is a lot of names.
Yeah, but you see, you can't pronounce them. I mean, I can't.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's just say if you now when May 8th came, were you in the hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So-
In a tent hospital, not a building, in a tent.
Yeah. Okay. So that would have you went there.
Okay, we'll start from. I joined my outfit in Holland.
Okay.
We fought on the edge of Holland. Went from there to Belgium.
Uh-huh.
From Belgium into Germany.
Okay.
And I don't know none of the towns in Belgium we fought through.
Right.
But fought through in Germany, Cologne, Waschweiler, and Sorgendorf, or whatever it might be.
Okay.
And then on into the Rhine River. I mean, not the Rhine River, but the what river I tell you the other day?
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh man.
Was it the Elba?
No, I just
Was it the Rhine?
Not the Rhine. See, I never got to the Rhine.
Yeah. Okay.
Ruhr.
Ruhr. Okay.
The Ruhr River. That's where I got wounded.
Yeah. Okay.
But before then, in Belgium, I got a bullet hole through here,
Okay.
just just a skin deal, just enough to make it bleed a little, and one across my legs, and one on my behind your heel, just above your heel.
Okay.
I was a sniper was giving me that.
Yeah.
I was going across the field.
And he got you all that,
Yeah.
all out one shot, yeah, or one go.
At 3 shots. He
Yeah.
got 3 bullets. I got 3. One where I had a little scar across here, and we caught me across the legs here. Then the last one, he hit me down here on this funny bone, right just above the heel.
Mm-hmm.
I thought my whole foot was tore off,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't.
Okay, now did you go down then, or did you?
Oh yeah, I went down and
Okay.
I stayed down.
All right, and the medics rescued you?
Yeah.
Okay.
After it got dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. They crawled up over the hill. The sergeant back then, I wasn't a sergeant then, I was just a buck private.
Right, okay.
And he crawled up there after it got dark, wanted to know, found me,
Yeah.
and wanted to know how, if I was hurt, where I was hit. You know.
Yeah.
He knew I was hit, but he didn't know where.
How bad, yeah.
And I told him, I think my foot's tore off. He said, well, it felt like my shoe was full of blood, you know.
Yeah.
So he said, well, we'll find out. So he took his knife and he cut my shoe off. He said, oh, no, you just been just a flesh wound, he said, just a little nick.
Yeah,
there.
okay.
So that was that.
Yeah, well, that was good.
Then when I really got it, then on the Rural River, I got shrapnel in my arm under here. I got shrapnel in the middle of my back. Then I got.
Which was after this first incident?
Yeah, that was after that. See, this when I was telling you I got hit here.
Yeah.
That was beforehand. That was in Belgium.
Yeah.
Okay, the Ruhr River was in Germany.
Okay.
So that's where I got hit in Germany.
Okay, so when you got the foot injury, where the guy said it's just a flesh wound.
Yeah.
What would they do? Just patch you up and put you back into business?
Yeah, like you would put a Band-Aid on you.
Yeah, okay.
And that was all there was to it. The medics just stuck some gauze and wiped it and put some that there powder they put on it. I forgot what the name of it is.
Uh-huh.
But they had a little package of powder. He just filled it full. And like I said, it wasn't bad. It was just a really small flesh wound.
Yeah.
All 3 places was. But the shrapnel, where I got it in the on the Ruhr River, like I said, I got it under the arm here, and I got it in the middle of my back, and I got the pieces that I'm still carrying in my butt.
In your butt, okay.
My hip.
Your gluteus maximus, yeah.
Yeah.
So, now that shrapnel was from what, a landmine or what?
No, it was from mortar shells.
Oh, okay.
Mortar shells, you know.
Yeah. Okay, and then that took you out of the war.
That took me out.
Okay.
They picked me up, and we went to what we call a field tent,
Uh-huh.
and they x-rayed and made sure everything you put you to sleep and done all and took a lot of that stuff out. Then they sent me back I went back to Paris, France, just out on the edge of it, in a field tent, hospital.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And I stayed there until I got okay.
Yeah, okay, and then you got a ride home, huh?
Well, then I had started back up to the front again,
Oh.
and the war ended.
Oh, so they passed you up, sent you to the front, but by the time you got there, it was over?
Yep, it was over before we got to my outfit.
Oh, okay.
So then, but we went ahead, and the guy that it was going back at the same time I was, went to wherever the outfit was, you know.
Yeah.
Like mine with the Timberwolf, they shipped me there.
Mm-hmm. Well, now, at that time, were you married or engaged?
No.
Just
I didn't know my wife.
Oh, okay.
I never met her till after I came back out of the war.
Right, okay. So how old were you when you were drafted?
How old was I?
Yeah.
18.
18, okay. So, you were 20 years old and the war was over.
Yeah. About 21.
Yeah,
Somewhere
okay.
in the neighborhood of 21.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So it was in Holland that you joined the Timberwolves,
Right.
and that's what they call it, the 104th Infantry Division,
Company E.
Company E.
Right.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take pictures of all of this stuff.
Yeah.
This is fascinating stuff. I see you got your Purple Heart going here.
Yeah, I got it in there, and here's there's the old Timberwolf outfit. I don't know.
I mean, I want to get this all on the camera.
See, and this year,
Uh-huh.
as I told you, was the rifle sharpshooters.
Oh, yeah, right. So you were a sharpshooter, huh?
Well, at the start I was, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
In fact, the business, you was anything comes along.
Yeah.
And these year's medals, one of them's a Medal of Honor. It's in here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what them is for anymore. But like I was supposed to get some battlefield deals like this, you know. But they never did catch up with
Never
me.
caught up with you.
I never did get them.
Yeah.
So this stuff here all caught up with me down in Fort MacArthur.
Really?
Right.
You mean this had all was still back in Europe?
It was all still back.
And somebody
When I got-
packed it all up
when
for
they-
you?
When I got wounded, they took all my stuff. I had nothing.
Yeah.
When I went to the hospital in France,
Yeah.
age of Paris, I didn't know where this stuff was.
Uh-huh.
I had some more watches and a ring or two, you know. Pretty, I don't know how good they was, but they would look good.
Yeah.
You know, just looking at them. That never did catch up with me. This finally caught up with me in Fort MacArthur while I was waiting to get discharged.
Down there by San Pedro.
Right, Pedro.
Yep. Wow. Small world, huh?
Yeah. Small world.
Wow.
And like I told you, that's where the shrapnel went through this old billfold at my hip.
Uh-huh.
There's one hole of it there, as you seen the other day.
Yeah, right.
And it went through the letters. Some of this paperwork was in there. And I had these dollar bills in there.
Right. Yeah, you can see where the shrapnel
Yeah,
nicked
here.
this one.
Yeah, see there, that's where that went
Yeah.
through. They cut this paper. The shrapnel went through these billfolds here. See there? Just caught the edge of that.
Yeah.
And the paper was in there just like it is there now.
Wow.
And this book here, I think was okay. That was a bunch of the here's a bunch of the guys that I was in my platoon.
Oh, yeah.
I made staff sergeant in Germany.
I see that. Number 1 is J.W. Boyd,
Yeah, I was
Luther
over-
Rowland, Edward Locke, Russell Hilbert, Edward Wilson, Leonard Silvers, Kenneth Fisher, Cleve Carver, and looks like Lonnie Gamble.
Yeah, Yamel, yeah. He, me and him was then when I had him for a while, and he took another squad.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I did. And when we got hit, he was on one side of the road, and I was on the other.
Mm-hmm.
We had that many men, each one of us.
Yeah.
We had a lot of new recruits, but I don't know how many was killed or how many was wounded. But there was no more left. They was all. I do know that they was all shot up.
Yeah, wow. This is pretty amazing stuff.
And let's see. I think this book here there's a hole.
Yeah, it got chewed up here a little bit, huh?
Yeah, it's where some of that shrapnel got. The places I got is the main ones. I got a lot of little pieces, too. You know.
Yeah,
that
right.
took out, but it wasn't that bad.
Wow. This is a different lineup of men you've got here, yeah.
Yeah.
And then this, I see this 1939 in German, It's
Yeah,
a calendar of some sort.
Yeah, that's German. See that I had that book in there, and it's got a hole in it, right there.
Oh yeah, it got chewed up too with that same shrapnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. This is from 1939.
Mhm.
Hmm. This must be the highest buildings in the world here.
Yeah.
The Empire State Building was number 1. The Chrysler Building is number 2.
Yeah.
And it looks like the Eiffel Tower is number 3. Huh.
Hmm.
Interesting. Different Nazi flags here.
Yeah.
Helmets. Hmm. Interesting stuff to put in a calendar.
Yeah, that was just a German book I picked up
Yeah.
in my travels over there.
What every sauerkraut needs to know, I guess, huh?
Okay. There's some of it when I left.
Mm-hmm.
That was my serial number. And there's, we left New York. We went to Cali, whatever that word is,
Mm-hmm.
in 1944.
Yep. Oh, I see. Got on the Queen Mary,
Yeah.
1944, and got on the Queen Mary boat and went Europe.
Yep.
Oh, look, here's
But-
that picture. And that's you on the right, huh?
Yeah. And here's some,
An 18-year-old GI. Wow.
there's,
Deutschmarks?
that's French mark.
Oh, French.
Yeah.
Francs, okay.
And, yeah, this is all French.
This
I
is,
don't-
yeah, 10 francs.
I should have some German money someplace, but I don't know.
And 50 francs.
Yeah.
Oh, there's even a thing from the president here. January 25th, 1941. To the armed forces, I take pleasure in commending the reading of the Bible to all who serve in the armed forces of the United States. Throughout the centuries, men of many faiths and diverse origins have found in the sacred book words of wisdom, counsel, and inspiration. It is a fountain of strength, and now, as always, an aid in attaining the highest aspirations of the human soul. Very sincerely yours, Franklin Delano Roosevelt,
Oh.
from the White House.
Yep.
Oh, so this is a miniature
Yeah,
Bible.
It's a little miniature deal. They give it to me. They give it to us.
Yeah, they sure as hell did.
This is here is the Medal of Honor.
Oh, wow. Fabulous.
And
I see you wrote in the back of this, my
Yeah.
dad's address is Mr., was it J.F. Boyd?
Yeah. Uh-huh. That was my dad's name.
J.F.?
Yeah.
You're
That-
J.W. and he was J.F.?
Yeah. And I had a brother, oldest brother, with J.L.
J.L.
Yeah.
And there's no meaning necessarily to the J or anything?
No.
Okay. So we have J.W., J.F., and J.L.
Yeah.
All right. So that says, on Route 2, is that?
Oh, Maybank, yeah, Boyd, and it's Maybank, Texas Route 2. That was my home address at home.
Okay.
Maybank, Texas, Route 2.
Yeah, all right. So just in case,
I just wrote this.
just in case you got it, you bought
Yeah.
the farm over there, they'd know where
Yeah.
to call the people, you know.